Hi everyone, it's me Lina again. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today I would like to make a review on the movie called Heartbeats. So this movie was released in, I believe, 2010, and I gotta say it's not that new movie, but I gotta say that it's very different in my opinion, and kind of a light movie, if I may say so. The movie is in French, and well, I have been watching it with English subtitles, and also I watched it in Russian. So yeah, there were kind of like few versions. Well, they're not really versions, but should I say versions of translation of it. And I gotta say the movie is so different from anything else I have been watching. It says that the genre is drama and romance, but I can't agree to it totally. I would call it in some way art house. Yeah, maybe it's just my own opinion, maybe I'm not professional and I can't say things like that, but that's what I would call it myself if my friends would ask me about that, because quite often I recommend movies to watch for my friends, and quite often they like my recommendations. Also, this movie is kind of about hipsters, if I'm super honest, but yeah, maybe it's not the best thing to say about it, because the movie, if you would ask maybe, or well, if you would read about it, you would see that it's about relationships, some kind of complicated relationships, about maybe love in some way, and in movie you can actually hear lots and see lots of monologues where people are talking about there may be ex-partners or maybe just relationships in general. I thought it was interesting to include those monologues to this movie, but if let's say it would be without those monologues, movie would be very light, super light, and I like to, for example, to watch some events happening like that in people's life in the movies. I like it a lot. I don't like sometimes too much action in movie or movies in general. I like this feeling, this atmosphere of just kind of see how person is acting in certain situation, or well, maybe not acting much actually, but rather about their maybe face expressions in certain situations, the way they act when they like someone. Well, I don't want to tell you about the plot, to be fair, because I don't want to spoil anything for you, well, but you'll see like the interesting parts almost from the very beginning. I mean, that it starts to become kind of like showing off. Well, I don't know, it kind of shows you what's gonna be from the very beginning, like two people, they walked in the cafe, I believe. I haven't been watching this movie for a bit. Maybe I should have watched it before reviewing, but I thought it might even spoil my sort of view on it. So I have been watching it many times, and I didn't want to watch it again just before my this review. I thought it might even be kind of sort of bad influence on my review. But the main thing is like two people, two friends actually, they like the same person. I don't know if it is right or fair to call it love, but they like the same person, and they start to have a kind of conflict, and they kind of start to get jealous, and that's very interesting. I think as the movie is again very light, I like it a lot. It's not showing us some very global problems in the world in general, or any global issues. It doesn't really show us, and I like it a lot, because some global issues in our world, they seem sometimes so distant from us, and like we always feel like it would never happen to us, but such problems which we can see in this movie. Most people, they can sometimes experience, and it is just amazing how you can see it in a movie. You can sort of enjoy it, even though some parts you might not like, or well, some maybe sense, should I say, but it's amazing how some moments in the movie can be so close to you, so kind of like, so you. I like it a lot, and well, movie is amazing. So director, I believe, is Xavier Dolan. If yeah, I didn't want to you know, write everything and to be super prepared for this review, because I wanted you to catch maybe some of my more real emotions than just facts, like who is director, what it's when it was filmed and stuff like that. Though I have to say that the director seemed to be very talented person. Well, I tried to watch other of his movies. I gotta say I wasn't as impressed. Yeah, I'm being honest, but this movie is amazing. It's totally recommended. On my rating from 1 to 10, I would give this film 9 stars, because it totally deserves it. So well, I already recommended it to my friends, and I'm recommending it to you. So guys, if you have any questions about my feelings, maybe about this movie, just comment so I could answer. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon.